Good morning, YouTube. So today is the day that I get my Botox. For those of you who don't know, because I haven't said anything and I haven't made a video about it, but those who know me personally know that I suffer from migraines, specifically complex migraines. I'm trying not to look up the Botox because I feel like obviously I'm gonna have like a consultation and everything like that, but I wish I would have known more. I want to be able to enjoy my 20s without canceling plans because I have a migraine, or not being able to socialize and go out like I want to because I'm in bed in pain. I went in super nervous. I already had a migraine. I think for like the past week straight. So I went in there with a migraine. Didn't know what really to expect, but I knew that there was going to be needles going all over my face and body. So I went in there. She explained to me that, it may hurt a little bit. It's going to be more annoying than it is going to hurt. The first thing that she did was she did 4 like pokes, I guess, injections, I should say. 4 injections into my forehead. She went inside, she kind of like parted my hair a little bit, and she did different different injections in my head. And there were certain spots that hurt more than others, but I also had a migraine, so my muscle, like my brain muscles, were already tense. I think the worst part is just piercing into the muscle. Like, that's just the worst part. So when you get a shot when you were younger, it's like that, but 31 times. It just kind of depends on the person, but the pain is definitely tolerable. I will say one of the side effects that I'm feeling from the Botox is neck pain. And when I get migraines, I get neck pain. At least as of recently, the last like 6 months or so, I've been getting the neck pain. So it's kind of annoying to have the neck pain, especially because I feel like my range of motion is subsided a little bit, or kind of altered. I can't move my head and my neck I can't move my neck in motions that I would typically do. By me taking this leave of medical absence, it like puts things, like it makes things a reality that like there's something going on with me, like that, is no longer in my, not that it was ever really in my control, but I can't control it. And that's frustrating because I almost feel like kind of defeated in a way, because I've tried so hard to like fight it and like push through it, and just like get through it. And it's getting hard. And I'm missing work, I'm missing school, and it's just pushing me back. And it's just hard. And it sucks so much, because the pain that I'm in is like, I can't even describe it. And it's so frustrating right now, I'm very close. Like, by very close, I mean like 2 weeks until I graduate. And I've worked so hard, like all semester, all these past couple years, and it feels like, it doesn't feel like the end, it just feels like an obstacle that I have to get over. So today's the 23rd. It has been 21 days since my it's been 3 weeks. Wow. So it's been 21 days since my Botox injection. This is my 4th hospital visit this month. They admitted me, and I'm gonna get my
MRI finally, and they're gonna figure out what's going on. The reason why I'm in the hospital in the first place is earlier today, I went to go pick up my cap and gown from school, and I started experiencing like numbness and tingling down my legs, and then next thing I know, I'm like holding on to the wall, barely able to walk on my own. So right now I'm just waiting to be moved into a different room and wait to get my MRI, which is going to take about 3 hours. So hopefully this morphine can last me that long, because I don't know if I could sit still for 3 hours in an MRI with the pain that I've been feeling. So yeah. Today is April 25th, and I'm still at the hospital. I just want to go home. So just a little update. I've taken guys, please do not come for me for my nails. Like, they just started breaking one by one, and then I just started like popping them bad boys off, and I'm in the hospital. It's just don't come with me. Don't come for me, okay? That's all I ask. Like, just sympathize for me, and if you want to send me some money so I can get my nails done, I'd appreciate it. But just a little update. So I took an ultrasound because I was having some like abdominal pain. Everything looked, fine. Once I was admitted, they took me straight to take my MRI, and I was not. When I tell you I was not ready to take that MRI, partly because I was given morphine for the pain, and it was working for a little bit. It lasted an hour, and then sorry, I'm like having this like sharp pain. It's very frustrating, and they're telling me, we don't really know how to treat it because the test results are coming back fine. And, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know, what they know, but I know how I feel. I'm also very optimistic and hopeful, because I know that this pain is not long-term. I know that this pain is not going to last forever. This is part of my story. This is my story, and this is my life. I feel like I've been talking for a while.
She thinks she's slick. She just recording.
That's scary.
Out here.
Wait, does this look good on me?
Chilling in the hospital.
How do you do this? Wait, what's the other thing?
It's the little mini bed.
Oh my gosh. So how many nights have I been here? Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, 40 nights. So how many nights have I been here? Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, 40 nights.
40 nights.
What?
Wait, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and then tomorrow will be Sunday night. So 6 nights, 7 days. I'm like getting this like sharp pain on the side of my temple, and it's only on my left side, and it kind of feels like electrocution sort of, or like spasms or shocking or something. Whatever it is, it like is painful. Like, it hurts so bad, and it doesn't last long. Lasts for like a minute or two, and then also like around 3ish today, when my friends were here, I noticed that like I started having this pain in my knees. I wasn't quite sure what the pain was, because it wasn't the pain that I'm typically feeling, like the tingling sensation. She ordered an x-ray and some more lab work to rule out, like rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, any like autoimmune diseases or anything like that. When the neurologist comes in, he's later in the day, so this was like later in the evening, like 3-4 hours later, right? So I'm super excited because I'm like, okay, I'm about to figure out like maybe some more answers, maybe closer to like what's going on. The neurologist comes in and says that he can't read the test results to me, at least some of them. Okay, so my nurse just gave me my pain medicine. So I'm definitely getting ready to try to like get in like sleeping mode. He told me that my levels were elevated, that it had gone up quite a bit, and I was like, okay. So he suggested, and the other neurologist suggested, but she wanted to try me on Lyrica to see how that was working for me. Both neurologists suggested an EMG, but I told him, I said, if the test is already painful and I'm already in a lot of pain, you know, like I'm not gonna be able to sit through that. No one seems to be having any answers, and this is the second neurologist I've seen. So hopefully tomorrow the neurologist that I see says something different. Something different, because I'm hearing the same old stuff. There's so much that could have happened but didn't happen, and that's kind of how I have to look at it. I have to remind myself like where my strength comes from. Even though I don't understand why God is putting me through this, I know that 2 things. God is not going to put me through something that he knows I can't handle. And I also know that God does things part of people's plans, and this may be part of my plan, and he can sure enough have something much greater for me. And you know, this is just part of my testimony. This is part of my testimony. And I'm just very emotional right now. Just a lot has happened. I'm just documenting my journey, telling my story. It's helping me. I hope it helps someone else. But I'm gonna go now because I'm really sleepy and I'm definitely pushing the limit here. So I'm gonna get some sleep, and I will keep you guys updated, and I will start filming tomorrow. Bye guys. Hey guys, so it's been exactly a week that I've been here. My hair looks a little rough, I'm just noticing that. So, some exciting news. I'm finally getting out of this hospital and going to another one, but this one is it's rehab. So. Good morning. Today is my first day of physical therapy and occupational therapy. Had a pretty rough night. I won't talk too much about it just because I think they're about to come in here soon. It was a rough night. I was like throwing up. Felt really weak, and you know, my blood pressure was really low, but you know, they got it under control. The nursing staff is phenomenal here. Hopefully, you know, they're not expecting too much out of me today. You know, that's why I'm like trying to drink this Gatorade. I had like dry cereal because like I had an omelet that I was gonna eat, but like as soon as it came in, I was like, nope, can't do it, because I'm still like nauseous. I still feel like really lightheaded. I'm meeting like all my therapists today. My doctor, I already met this morning. Like I met him first thing in the morning, which was great. Like I really liked that. I'm gonna go try to like lay down a little bit because I'm feeling like really lightheaded right now. But I will keep you guys posted on what's going on. Good afternoon, guys. Yeah, it's afternoon where I am. It's like almost 4. I actually haven't really did a video in a couple days. Well, first off, I'll introduce you guys to some new equipment that I got added to myself. So this is my my heart monitor. I've got a couple stickers here that basically monitor my heart. This is just used so I don't have to like carry around the heart monitor everywhere. So this is kind of what it looks like, and it's a screen, and you probably can't really see it from here. And then it just has this long cord, and that's what, you know, all the stickers are, right? So over there is where all my stuff is. I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna restart you. Can't. That day that I got transported, the day I switched hospitals, was the day of my graduation. It just was something that kind of like bummed me out a little bit, but it was kind of like, it is what it is. Like, I'm in this situation, I hear this music, and then I don't know what it is at first, but it's like getting closer to my room, and then all of a sudden my dad busts in.
She's supposed to be graduating today.
She is graduating. She's graduating right now.
Please don't hurt me. Okay, leave it.
So for my family to do that, and like, you know, it just made me feel so good. But I had cried so much earlier that day that I like didn't have much cry left in me. It just made me feel really good, honestly. I'm just doing a video. Olive Garden. My mother brought me Olive Garden, and she has donuts. Are you in it?
Donuts for the team.
Yes. Okay, I'm super excited. Okay, well I'm gonna have to come back. Okay, so as you guys saw, my mom brought me Olive Garden, but I ordered for dinner at the hospital, like Alfredo pasta. I wasn't really thinking like it was gonna be anything crazy, you know, nothing like that. Like, I'm at the hospital. But when I tell you that, look, my mom is eating it right now. It's good. Okay, look. So look at the consistency, first of all. Look at the consistency of that.
Thick and creamy, does not even taste like hospital food. I don't know who the cook is down there, but shout out to him.
Yeah. So I got the itis. It's a great thing. People just like turn that into like, ooh, excuse me.
Edit that. Because you're a representation of me.
You are so nice and fluffy. Oh, you smell food. You smell food. What about me? What about me? Mom, do you think you forgot who I am?
Does it look like he did?
Hi, Kobe.
Macy put his scarf on for him, his bandana.
It looks like he went to the...
have them?
Yes, see, you can have them. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I dyed my hair. So, it's purple, guys. Great news. I might be going home today. Hello. I've been doing really well in my therapy sessions. I transitioned from a walker to a cane to nothing, and from like excruciating pain from where I began to like where I am now. To God be all the glory. Like, I am experiencing pretty much minimal to zero pain, or is it zero to minimal? I don't know which way. It's like incredible, honestly. As the days went on and I spent more days in the hospital, I began to accept, you know, that this is my situation right now. This is what's going on with me. It's not forever. But it's hard to see that when you're going through something. You have to be willing to stay faithful and be positive, and it's not easy at all. It's not easy, but it's worth it. I'm ready. So I'm probably getting out of here today. Oh wow. Oh, that was a little tart. I can't believe I'm getting out of here. I don't even know. I can't really do much, so I'm just gonna stop here because I don't know what to say, but my hair is purple and I love it, and I can't wait to get home, so I'm gonna stop now. What's up, you guys? And guess what? I'm leaving. I'm leaving today. Today I'm officially done with rehab. I am, oh, there's a wasp. My heart just dropped. I am so happy. I know it probably doesn't look like it because I'm very tired. I've been up since 6 this morning, a little bit before, and my hair looks pretty good actually. I look like high. Oh my gosh, maybe I should sleep. Maybe that's what I do. My lips are like really like, yeah. Though it felt like a very long time, it was only a week. Actually 8 days I've been here, but I've been in the hospital. Like, this is still technically a hospital, so it's a hospital and a rehab facility. So I've been 8 days, 7, what's the math for that? 13 days? Yeah. So I've been in the hospital for 13 days, and it doesn't feel like it. Feels much longer than that. A lot of people give credit to the doctors and think the doctors, but your nurses are like the people that take care of you. Like, you see them more than you see the doctor. There are people on this floor that have been here for months, like, and so I can only imagine how they feel and how they, you know, want to go home. So I just really thank God for a speedy recovery. We're on our way home. I got this little girl. A little girl? She's on her way home. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to get out of here. I'm gonna go home. Getting out of the hospital. I'm going home. I'm just so ready to get out of here. I could do a little dance if you want. Could do a little dance. I finally made it to the rheumatologist. So I'm just here waiting to see the rheumatologist. My mom is with me. So it's been a month. I think we scheduled this, so I'm finally here. It is June 17th, 2019. And so I'm just waiting to hear what the rheumatologist says, get some feedback, one step closer to finish line. I just wanted to pop in and do an update about what's been going on post-hospital. And I started having joint pain in my hands, my fingers, my elbows, my shoulders, my hips, and it just kind of had spread everywhere. And it was just so painful, so painful. I would wake up with severe body aches, severe pain, and it was completely discouraging. I had felt like what I had went through in the hospital meant nothing. It is something that I'm still dealing with right now. I was in the process of filming this video, and my rheumatologist just called me with the results of my blood work. My calcium is high and my vitamin D is low. The tests that she took to indicate if there were any autoimmune diseases going on, that came back positive. So they want me to get some more blood work. It's hard because I feel like I should be a little happy that I'm getting closer to the bottom of what's going on, but it's a little scary and so confusing because this all started with me trying to get rid of my migraines. I mean, baffles me how it went from that to this. And you know, I rather know what I'm fighting than going in here and just dealing with it and not knowing how to. And that's just what's been going on. I've just been in pain every day and just dealing with it, and not knowing what I'm dealing with is so frustrating. But I'll finish the update of what's been going on post-hospital. So I ended up following up with the neurologist and I got the EMG. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I was completely terrified. I mean, damn near and cried because I didn't want to get it, but I got it and I'm so proud of myself. It was definitely tolerable. I won't say it was completely painless, but it was definitely tolerable. So I'm glad that I got that over with and everything came back fine with that. Nothing nerve related is going on at this time. There's no muscle damage. There's muscle weakness, which I had already known because I am dealing with like body aches and muscle pain. So I kind of had already figured that was what was going on. So I saw the cardiologist to follow up with the chest pain that I was having in the hospital and continued to have even when I left. I ended up also getting a stress test when I went to go see this cardiologist. I was kind of worried that I wasn't going to be able to do the stress test, but I did it and everything came back fine. I did have some chest pain, so a cardiologist at the office came and saw me and she was like, we looked at all of the work that they did in the hospital. Your heart is fine, your EKG is coming back fine, you were in the ER not too long ago, that came back fine. So she just basically ruled out that it is musculoskeletal. So whatever is going on in my body, like all the inflammation, all the pain that I'm feeling in my body, is it also affecting my chest muscles. Yeah, so I started having joint pain everywhere when I left the hospital. I was just waking up in so much pain. I was going to sleep in so much pain. And when I talked to my primary care, I was like, listen, I can't continue to deal with this pain. I need something until I can see this rheumatologist. She prescribed me prednisone and I was on prednisone for 3 weeks. It definitely worked and it did not, get rid of the pain, but it made the pain more manageable. When I saw the rheumatologist, she said to stop the prednisone or like finish the prednisone and go back on the Celebrex. The rheumatologist put me back on Celebrex and that didn't work very well at all. This past weekend, I started having like really bad like knee pain. They were just swollen. It just was so painful to walk on it, like even more than it typically is. We called the rheumatologist and told them that like, hey, I think I'm holding water in my knees. I think there's some like fluid being held, and it started as soon as I started getting off of the prednisone and being on the Celebrex. Celebrex was not working for me like the prednisone was. So I'm back on prednisone. It has definitely been a roller coaster. And even though I thought I was getting ready to get off the ride, not even close. I want my life back. I want things to go back to normal. I will continue to keep you guys updated. I wanted to share this with you guys. This is something I've never done before. This is something that I have prayed about, cried about, was super confused about, but I knew that I wanted to do this. But I hope that this answers your questions. I hope that you guys have a better understanding about what's going on with me, why I have not been present, but I have no idea how to close this whatsoever. Thank you guys for watching my story and my journey. I don't know what journey I'm on. I don't know what's going on, but I know that I'm going through it and I'm going to get through it, and it's not over yet. I will see you guys in my next video.